we will always see the big relationship than smaller relationship. And that also applies to landscape, painting, and drawing. So in these lessons, I'm going to show you how I approach with vine charcoal to see how we can use the value and value contrast to establish the space and relationship. First, we're going to looking at how can we group it into as simple as a few shapes. Let's see. I'm going to say the majority at the front over here. I can actually see that as just one shape coming down over here. And this is actually considered the darkest areas in the entire artwork. And the second is about here. I'm using a vine charcoal, so it's very easy to manipulate. And the rest is very light. There's a little bit the middle ground over here, and if I draw, what you would see, it will look like this. It's probably too close to this line. It looks like straight through. So in that case, you would, or you can, and just move that line a little bit lower. So have this come here and then come down, so you can see that it actually have a difference over here. So you slow down the movement of the line. If you have it here, shoo, all the way to the right side. So I want to have it down here and coming down over here, follow my design. So focus on the big shape, a big relationship first, always. Now you can see there is 1, 2, and 3. 3 shapes. What I want to do, I want to leave a little more on this side. And even though from the photo reference it doesn't give us much over here, but I still want to move this a little bit to the left, so give a little more air to the side over here. That's totally up to you. There's no rules that you say I have to do it one way or the other. So here I can create a little bit light instead of darker than the background. Down here, because the shadow, and I can have the middle ground over here to be a little darker. So I use my eraser to create a contrast. So you can have this pop up a little bit. But on the top over here, I can use a little darker tone because also the shadow. That's good. We have established the 1, 2, 3 shapes and plus the sky. And now we can come in to develop a little more, divide in smaller shape. But making sure you are happy with the relationship between those shapes, including the background over here. You can make it as simple or maybe change it. Like say over here, I want to have it a little bit, or you want to have it smooth going through that way, and could be fine. It's totally up to you. You are the creator. You create your artwork. Now I want to add another shape over here. That is the important landmark of this, I think, for the whole area. I'm going to add that shape over here. Like that. And I'm going to add a few shapes. This is only a drawing study. If this is meant to be the final artwork, and you can continue to develop from here, but it will be the same process, starting from big and going into smaller and smaller. Now you can see there's some smaller shape. You can develop it within this shape. Okay, like that. Okay, now want to do, there's some smaller shape over here, some houses, but in your mind you're always thinking that, oh, how those shapes and gonna be interact to each other and make a nice contrast to create a beautiful artwork. So I'm gonna just adding some group, some smaller shape over here, some group like those trees, and this side is a little bit darker compared to the rest. So you can see this going through over there and coming down over here a little darker. And the texture and the movement of your charcoal or graphite will also create that feeling. So going through that, see the motion going through that over here. Okay, give a little bit more and a little tree over here. So see as a simple and don't complicate it, especially in the beginning. And some little tree down over here. Now I'm going to use nitty eraser. Now I'm going to first, what I want to do is to create this road. The rooftop over here and the light root and a little rooftop, another rooftop over here too, and here you go. And now a little door, a little gate over here. Very I'm gonna add a little bit contrast over here. Now going through that, a few windows. See that as pieces shapes. The shapes just work together, and this is nice. The rooftop skinny shape, very nice. I want to capture that. Okay, now I come down over here, and there's a little line that is the road now is starting over here, the zigzag, and coming really nice, coming to the front. And now on the side of the hill is just adding some light shape back here and some movement. Now you can see I already have very interesting suggestions over here already, and on the top of the tree I can also add some light. Seeing the tree also as shapes. Everything you can see that as shapes. You don't need to see that as a tree. Okay, so not really tree. Everything you have on your paper is no longer a tree because they're not. They're just shapes. You try to let the people think they're trees. That's all you try to do. Okay, a little shape over here. That's the light side of those trees. And let's see, and here a little darker, like that. Okay, good. give it some suggestions. That down here of the bridge. And since it is so close to us over here, we can give it a little more details. Like that. Now you can use the charcoal and the eraser to create more and more details from here on. I hope this will be helpful for your study, and we're going to do the painting soon.